Hey guys, how's it going? Big Dope 7 here with another episode of Road to the World Series. Today we are playing the very first game of the Cubs-Tigers series. Tigers sitting at 30 and 28, 2 games above 500, while our record is an exact mirror image of that at 28 and 30. I should say the opposite of that at 28 and 30. We did play very well in that last series, taking 3 of 4, and with an off day, kind of getting ourselves back, getting our bearings back before our 20 games in a row coming up now. Um, so hopefully we're well rested and ready to go for this 20 game stretch and to play well. We're gonna have a 2 game series here in Detroit, which will pit John Lester versus Justin Verlander, and then C.J. Edwards versus David Price. So the road does not get any easier during this series. And then we take a 4 game set at home against the Cincinnati Reds, and then a home and home against Cleveland, 2 at home and then 2 on the road, which we start a road trip, a little mini road trip. Then to Minnesota, 4 games against Los Angeles, and then our 20 game streak ends in St. Louis to pretty much end the month. Our first game of the Met series lands on the last day of June. So it's gonna be a busy month for us. Hopefully it's a good month though. We've definitely started off this month off very well, as we are 5 and 2 so far this month. So basically my goal for every month is to win at least 15 games, and we're already a third of the way there. So not much more I can ask at this point. We've played very well. Definitely the 2 losses this month have been winnable games, especially that last one right here. We lost it in the seventh, and Max Scherzer just happened to pick up the win out of that. Almost was able to beat him. We did tag him for a lot, but now to look at the task at hand, Justin Verlander, 4-3 with a 3.68 ERA, much better than his record and his ERA let on. Definitely still an all-star. The guy is absolutely amazing. He's still the guy. To me, he's still the guy that won the Cy Young and the MVP in the same season. Very complete pitcher. He was going up against our superstar, John Lester, who they obviously went out and paid a lot of money for in the offseason. And he's been doing all right. 5-3, $155 million. Wish he could pitch a little bit. He had pitched a little better, but he's got us to the point where we're not completely out of it. We're sitting 4 games out of the wild card for this game. If we win, we'll be at 3.5. If we lose, we'll be at 4.5. So, I mean, we're in the playoff picture. It's early June. We're doing all right. I'm not going to complain. The offense has definitely been playing very well. Lots of home runs lately. So hopefully that continues. It's going to be tough to do in Detroit. Detroit's a little bit of a bigger ballpark than the Nationals Park. Although Miami was quite a large place to hit the ball at, and we hit a lot of home runs there. So we're going to see if we can continue this roll. We've won 7 of our last 10, so definitely playing good baseball overall. But let's go ahead and get into this ball game here. We are going to let's wear the alternate ones just for giggles here. So like I said, we're going to have John Lester on the mound. He's been a little cold lately, although he did get a win in his last game, I believe. He didn't pitch that well, but the offense picked him up, which is a rare occurrence, at least for me, at least from my point of view here. But go ahead and get him there. Got some guys a little tired, but we're going to go ahead and get him into this ball game here, because we need to start off this series with a little bit of a punch. Kyle Schwarber is going to get in there against Verlander, so we'll see how he does. He's definitely been hitting the ball very well for us. He hit that game-winning home run in the 3rd game of the National Series. Had a little bit of a slow night the last time out, but as you can see, we have 4 guys that are hot and 2 that are cold on offense. One of them just happens to be Chris Bryant. But let's keep these guys going, and that's the lineup we're going to roll out there with today. And I'm going to go ahead and kick it out to Matt, Eric, and Steve out to the Motor City in Detroit, and I'll be back after the game, guys. Enjoy.
DeVita is under it, and they got it. now the 1-1 delivery, and here it is, and it's swung on a high drive left center field. Full going back. He's to the track, and he's right to the wall.
Counting down to first pitch tonight in Motown. It's Cubs baseball on the show. Next. A good look at the home of the Tigers, Comerica Park here in Detroit. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Cubs and the Detroit Tigers. With that, we say hello again, everybody, and welcome to Cubs Baseball. Matt Vasgersian with you, Mike Side. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, a good matchup on the mound here in this opener.
Yeah, and these two-game series are so tough in terms of the travel. You're in, you're out, usually within 36 hours or so. And it's really hard to get into the swing of things before you've got to pack up and turn your focus somewhere else.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as Joe Madden will line them up like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, there you see the numbers for one of the very best starters in the game, all-star right-hander Justin Verlander. And a quick look now at the defensive alignment behind him for Detroit. Dexter Fowler will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight.
Center fielder number 24, Dexter Fowler.
Underway in Motown as the first pitch of the night misses for ball one. EK, you take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They come in looking to make it two in a row as they were winners last time out.
And the thing about baseball is that each new day brings a new opportunity. So we'll see if these guys are up to the task here.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. The 1-1 home. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. On to first, and Fowler is retired for the game's first out.
Well, there's a good way to start it. A nice little four-hopper to short to take care of the leadoff guy, and that might help you get into a little bit of a groove.
Chris Bryant will stand in now, and obviously one to be careful with, as you see there, currently leading the senior circuit in long balls. First pitch on the way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And there is the full list of home run leaders we alluded to a moment ago. (1-0). And that's right there, and we're even at one. One out, nobody on. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, on his way to second now. And he'll pull in there with a one-out double.
And this is a good sign that he might be ready to break out of his slump. I can almost guarantee you that he talked about this with his hitting coach. Take the ball the other way. Use the whole field. You can do that, good things will start happening.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in for the first time now, looking to keep that hot streak going as he's been hitting the ball well these past 6 ball games. Now here's the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball one. One 0 pitch now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Number 63 is over now, and he puts this one away in foul territory, and there are 2 men out.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Jorge Soler will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick up that runner from second with 2 away here. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
He waits, now the pitch. Hard hit to third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. One left for the Cubs. And now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. Here's a look at the starting lineup for the Tigers now. On the mound to face these guys, one of the more consistent left-handers around, as you see the numbers there for the former All-Star John Lester. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Rajay Davis will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading up for the Tigers, center fielder, Rajay.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Eric, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight here in the bottom of the first. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, they still find themselves stuck in third place in the division, but this is an important stretch for these guys, and if they can string a few victories together, they've got a chance to get back into it.
They'll try another curveball there, but this one misses. It's 1-2. Here it comes. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Another 1-2 delivery. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Now a ball lined towards center field, and that is going to be a base hit.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Machado will stand in here, 1 for 4 in Sunday's ball game. First pitch coming. Lays off 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
Now here's a ground ball to the left side and no shot for Castro. It's into left field, a base hit.
Well, that's 2 batters and 2 hard-hit singles to start the bottom of the first. They are showing they are absolutely locked in on this guy.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in for the first time, and he's come up big in spots like this more than once this year, currently second in the AL in RBIs. First pitch coming. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Yoenis Cespedes will stride in an early RBI opportunity here as he currently sits 7th in the AL in that very category. Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over, and he's able to jump ahead.
Now Lester's 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Here's Castro for 1. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to retire the side. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. Mike Olt will stand in as he'll get a break from playing the field and be the DH here in this one.
Yeah, it's a nice luxury to have here in an interleague ball game. You give him a little bit of a break from the field, but you still keep that big bat in the lineup.
And here's the first pitch. And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1. And the pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Here's another 0-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Starlin Castro will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Now here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry, and that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double.
A little surprising to me that this ball stayed fair. He gives it a pretty good ride into the corner. The outfielder gives chase, but this is going to wind up inside the chalk by not much more than a foot or two, and he'll coast into second with a double.
In now, number 12. As he'll go after the first pitch and send a ground ball down to third. Now he thought about first here, but he'll go to second instead. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Chris DeNorfia will dig in for the first time here, looking to change his fortunes a bit as he's seen that average dip these last 4 or so games. Now the first pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Number 63 will get his first shot here, coming off a 3-hit ball game in Sunday's series finale.
Number 63.
Now the first pitch. Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1.
That's a major league curveball there. Now, those take a while to get used to, believe me.
And now a pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Fastball got him looking as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central. J.D. Martinez will dig in now, just hoping for something to go his way. As you can see, that has not been the case these last 9 ball games. First pitch to him. Oh, he shoots this one on into center field for a base hit.
And here's a case on the mound where he's trying to sneak a first pitch fastball by him. But he was having none of that at the plate. He just sends it right back where it came from.
Nick Castellanos will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Here's the first offering. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, that is 4 hits already here in the first 2 innings. Breaking into that run column.
Alex Avila will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Pitch on its way to Avila. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. He's set, now the pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
0-2 now from Lester. Swing and a ball bounced back up the middle. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd, and we are tied 0-0. Addison Russell will step in here to start their half of the 3rd with the top of the order to follow.
Russell.
First offering on the way. And this will be fouled away. Now here's the pitch. This is sharply hit back up the middle, and the leadoff man is going to reach here. He's got a base hit.
Yeah, nothing too special about a ground ball single up the middle here, but if you keep putting the ball in play like they've been doing, good things have a tendency to happen. We'll see if this gets them started.
Dexter Fowler will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. First pitch coming. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. A runner at first with no outs here. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll dive back in. And another throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Another throw over. And he'll get back in safely. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. He may not throw a ton of changeups here tonight, but he's got a good one when he needs it.
And I think he will need it because this is a good fastball hitting team. Most teams are, so the more you can keep these guys guessing off balance, the better.
And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball one. 1-2 pitch coming to Fowler. He's running again. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Number 63 is there, and he makes the catch for the out. So with one gone here in the inning, it's time to check out the Cubs' upcoming schedule so you can plan your week around staying at home and watching Cubs baseball here with us. Chris Bryant will stand in here. He doubled his first time around. And that, in fact, is going to wind up out of play. So a costly mistake there.
On a pickoff throw? Really? Into the stands? That's a disaster.
Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one.
Delved into a fastball count. Don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
The 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball two.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
Third inning, no score to this point. Now the 2-0. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Martinez is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
The 1-0. May have gotten a piece of that one, but no matter, it's 1-1.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
Here comes the 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
And hold that thought as this ball gets down for a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
It's pretty safe to say he's found his stroke up there. He's got that batting average back up to the 280s now, and he just looks like a much more confident hitter these last few games.
First pitch on the way. Jorge Soler stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. (1-0) on the way. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready now on 1-1. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Boy, the ball is definitely jumping here early. That's the first home run we've seen so far, but it's not the first hard hit ball, and it's looking like it might not be such a good night to be a pitcher.
Here's Mike Olt now.
Mike Olt.
Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Cabrera will put this one away, and the inning is over. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's 3-0 Chicago. Hernan Perez makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch coming. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1.
Come on, Tigers!
Now here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. The pitch. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. So with the leadoff man aboard, time to check out this date in baseball. June 9th, 2009. The Washington Nationals, to no one's surprise, make Steven Strasburg the #1 pick of the amateur draft. So it's back to the top of the order now. And stepping in is the center fielder, Rajay Davis. First pitch coming. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
Has a look, now the pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Davis waits on the 1-1. And the 1-1 is in the air now out to center. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
Now batting, number 29.
Machado will dig in. He singled his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Comes set. Now the pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
And that's actually a lot tougher play than it looks out there in right field. You know, sometimes off of a right-hander's bat, that ball can kind of curl away from you, but he stays right with it to put it away.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in, a line-out victim his first time. And here's the first pitch. And this one's in the dirt, but fortunately here, no advance. Lester ready, the 1-0. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. We'll see the exciting young shortstop Starlin Castro lead things off when we return. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cubs 3 and the Tigers nothing. Back here with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Starlin Castro gets ready to start out the Cubs half of the inning. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Back to work now is Verlander as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Not the greatest at-bat thus far as he misses that pitch in the dirt and falls behind 0-2 now.
And that is not good.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he struck him out. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the two top speeds thus far. Number 12 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And he gives this one a pretty good ride down the left field line. And it in fact lands in the corner, foul. 3 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here it comes. And this is going to be a foul ball. Verlander ready with another 0-2. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Boy, that guy on the mound right now is absolutely livid. He knows that he threw way too hittable of a pitch in the situation when he's ahead in the count like that. He should be mad at himself.
Stepping in now, Chris Denorfio. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And now from the air, a jump throw. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
And when things are going well, these are the little things that just seem to start going your way. Nothing too amazing here, but this winds up an infield single, and the breaks just keep going their way.
Now the Tigers have some action in the bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. Standing in now, Addison Russell pitches a cold strike. The throw. Ball's there, and he is out trying to take second. Good throw.
You can say all you want about getting a good lead, timing the pitcher's delivery, etc. But if you've got a strong-arm catcher that puts a laser right on second base like that, you're not stealing too many bases.
Now here it comes. Now this is lined into left field for a base hit.
The batter, number 24, center fielder Dexter Fowler.
Dexter Fowler will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Now Verlander will turn and go to first. A dive, but he's back. Another look to first. And a dive, but he's back. Now the first pitch. Low for ball 1. So the 3 straight hits have that man right there, perhaps assessing his options.
3 straight 2-out hits, too. That makes any move a little more complicated.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-0 on the way. Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Now the 1-1 pitch. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
And this is what he needs out there right now. He has to find some confidence in those secondary pitches, and that's a good changeup there.
One, 2. And that misses 2-2. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Two. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Goes the other way as this is lined to left. And a dive in left, but he can't get it. It'll get by him toward the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
I think this is a bad angle to the ball, and let's just say not so great a decision to dive. He should have gotten to this ball, but instead he winds up playing this one into extra bases.
Now here comes the Tiger skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Tom Gorzolani is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Into the box, Chris Bryant, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. For Fowler, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. He's set, now the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. He's ready, now the pitch. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I think there's two ways you can kind of look at this hit by pitch. On the one hand, it's a little suspicious simply because these guys have scored so many runs already, but at the same time, at some point, you've got to put a stop to guys diving out over the plate. This may be that time.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Comes set, now the pitch. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at one.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
Two men are on with two men out. 1-1 on the way. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and two strikes here.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Here comes a 1-2. Look out over near the on-deck circle as he whistles this one fouled off to the left. A big pitch here, 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here's the 2-2 offering. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Cubs 5 and the Tigers nothing. Yoenis Cespedes will stand in.
Leading off for the Tigers, designated hitter.
First pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Now Lester's 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Now Lester deals the 1-2. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
That's definitely a borderline pitch there on 1-2. I don't think he could have had any argument at the plate if that was called strike 3.
Here's Lester now on 2-2. Here we go. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. And he'll throw him out from short right field. Nicely done for the first out.
Now batting, number 63.
Number 63 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. On its way from Lester. 2-1. Still no fastballs in the at-bat. It's been all off speed.
That's definitely by design. He's such a good fastball hitter. You don't want to give in to his strength.
The 2-1 home. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Denorfia will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
And with the big lead, he can afford to take a few chances with that fastball. And here, this one works out for him because this is nothing more than an easy fly ball.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
No strike.
The 1-0 home. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 1-1. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2 home. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Now the pitch. Swing and a shot toward right center. Soler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Jorge Soler will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is foul for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Mike Olt will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. Here's the first offering. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Pitch on the way. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
He's playing right into that big swing from a pitch before. Just throw something slow here, and you'll probably have him 3 feet out in front.
And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
And now just look at all 3 of these pitches here on show track. First one, not a strike. Not a strike, and not a strike either. Now, that's no question that it could be 3-0 right now, but instead, he's headed back to the pine.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Grounded to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Nick Castellanos will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
Now the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
And if you're looking for reasons why you're in the 5th inning here with no runs, there's a prime example right there. They just cannot resist going after pitches like that one there.
He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here he comes on 2-2. This ball's grounded foul. The 2-2 one more time. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Payoff pitch coming from Lester. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. And here's a big swing as he sends this one in the air out toward deep center. And this is taken in by Fowler for the first out.
Well, I'll tell you what, this won't look like a whole lot in the box score, but anytime you can make a pitcher use up 8 pitches to get you out, you've done your job as a hitter.
Alex Avila will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Pitch on its way to Avila. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
Now a swing, and he popped him up. And no ordinary pop-up at that. This is way up there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the 2nd out.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Hernan Perez will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First pitch coming. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
No runs on 6 hits. 1 error for the Tigers thus far. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Now from Lester. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Now the pitch. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Number 12 will dig in. 1 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Number 12.
Ice cream.
Here's the first offering. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
1-0.
Here's a 1-0. Another fastball. This one he gets by him. It's 1-1. Now the 1-1. And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. Oh, he does get to it to knock it down. But he'll have to just put this one in his pocket, and I'd imagine this will be an infield single to start the inning. Chris Denorfia will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. First offering on the way. And that's lined into center field, and look out now. Back-to-back singles open up the inning. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Boy, that hit right there is just a thing of beauty. You talk about smoking one right back at the box. There isn't too many guys in the middle of that field that can catch a ball like that.
In now, Addison Russell. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Well, that's just a tough way to make the first out of the inning. You go from runners at the corners with nobody out to just a runner at third with 1 out. Now if they can find a way to get this guy at the plate, they have a pretty good chance of getting out of this inning scot-free.
Pause, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, this is a pretty hard hit ball, and I thought for a second that he might have had a shot at the plate, but he thinks about it for a second and takes the sure out instead, and that allows that runner to come in and score.
Dexter Fowler will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. First pitch on the way. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Davis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Cubs lead it 6-0. Rajai Davis will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Machado will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. First pitch coming. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
And one thing this kid's going to find out is that everything speeds up at the major league level. Those pitches that you were on top of in AAA, they have a tendency to get on top of you much quicker now. You got to learn to adjust.
Miguel Cabrera will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
The 2-0 now from Lester. And a swing here on 2-0 as this is in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit, getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Jabba Chamberlain will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Chris Bryant will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. And here's a good fastball from Chamberlain. It's 0-1.
Yeah, when that's upstairs like that, that's a pitch you gotta leave alone and make him bring something down.
Now here it comes. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Well, you know, the big key to throw on the slider is knowing when to throw it for a strike and then when to try to get a guy to chase out of the zone. Once he gets ahead out there, you know he loves to get you to chase.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
I think this is one of those at-bats where he just couldn't help himself out there. And we're going to check it out again right here on Showtrack. The thing that stands out right away, well, look at the pitches. Are any of them even strikes? I mean, if you have a little bit more discipline as a hitter, you might be looking at a 3-0 count instead of going back to sit on the bench.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Let's go Tigers!
Here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now the 1-2. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Jorge Soler will step toward the box here, and as he does, we flash you back to inning number 3 as you check out his 3-run home run, a big blow early on. And here's the first pitch. Now a fastball, and he knocks this one into right center field. That's going to be a base hit.
Now batting.
Check this out on Show Track. It's not a bad first pitch. It's down. It's on the outside part of the plate. Hey, if you can get guys to swing at that, you're going to have a lot of success. Just didn't work out here.
Here's Mike Olt now, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going.
Come on, Tiger, let's go.
He waits, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw in time and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. Bottom half of the inning here in Detroit. Get up and stretch. It's the Cubs 6 and the Tigers nothing. Yoenis Cespedes will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. Fowler is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out.
Boy, you talk about a guy getting himself in the groove. How about 10 in a row he's retired now? He's just making it look easy.
Number 63 will be the batter. 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one. Bases are empty, one man out. Here's the 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
This is a guy whose numbers are on the rise, and this is a big reason why. 2 close pitches, 2 good takes, and now he's in a great hitter's count, 2-0.
Now the 2-0. Now a swing and another fly ball here as things are getting busy out there in Central. There to take it is Fowler as that becomes out number 2.
The right fielder, number 28,
J.D. Martinez will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. Now the first pitch.
Here we go.
And a ball 1-0. Lester ready, the 1-0. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. And that last pitch was number 74 for Lester in this one. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Now Lester deals the 1-2. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still find themselves down 6-0. Starlin Castro will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
shortstop, Starlin Castro.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Number 12 will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a home run thus far. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Come on, Tigers.
Now the pitch. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Here it comes. And a check swing here. Did he go around? No, says third base umpire Clyde Washington. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-2. And this is swung on and missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Yeah, and this is something that's always a cause for concern when a young player first gets to the big leagues. Veteran pitchers have a way of turning your aggressiveness against you. And they got him to chase a bad one right there.
Stepping in now, Chris DeNorfio, as he gets under the first pitch and sends a fly ball out toward right field. Martinez is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 6-0. Nick Castellanos will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
You know, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. It's been free and easy the whole way through.
First pitch to him. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. Well, will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. The 1-1. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Seems like it's been a fairly consistent pattern. Hard stuff early, soft stuff late. But these guys don't seem to have caught on yet.
It's a pretty standard operating procedure, too. But they just look lost up there.
Here's another 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. He'll try again. 1-2. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Here he comes again. 1-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Yeah, he just keeps rolling right along. Shutout intact. As you get a look at his line so far, through 7 1/3 innings now, they've just not been able to mount any type of offense against him at all.
Alex Avila will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time. Now the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Go Tigers!
The next pitch.
Here we go!
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 on its way from Lester. Fouled back. Pitch on its way to Avila. Now this is popped meekly in the air. Playable on the infield. Russell takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
And this has been a real gem turned in so far. 7 2/3 scoreless innings for him. With his pitch count where it is, I don't see any reason why he wouldn't be back for the night.
Hernan Perez will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
First pitch coming. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here comes the 1-0. In there, 1-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get 1 pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
No contact there, and it's 1-2.
Real good lateral movement on that 2-seam fastball. That pitch is money for him when it's moving like that. So just keep on throwing it.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
And this might be just what the crowd needs to get off their hands a little bit. Last thing you want to do on the mound is hit a guy and have the crowd come to life against him.
Rajay Davis will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on the way. In there at the knees, strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Now Lester's 0-1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
0-2 now from Lester. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, he's not exactly finishing the inning strong here on the mound. That's 2 mistakes now. The hit batsman followed by the wild pitch. Now all it might take, a simple single to drive home a run.
Here comes the 1-2. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Addison Russell will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so with the same pitcher still out there. Seems he's earned himself another inning.
I think that's a definite vote of confidence, but he's done a nice job since coming in, so you might as well ride that hot hand.
Come on, Detroit, you can do it!
Here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Oh, and you cannot get caught making up your mind to swing before you even see where the pitch is going to be. I mean, I wasn't even close.
Now the pitch. Swing and a shot back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Dexter Fowler will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch on the way. Not his best effort that time. It's strike 1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
From the belt, kicks and deals. He makes good contact on it as this is going to make its way through into left field for a base hit.